Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome to the Hopkinton High School Orchestra and Chorus December concert. It's been 21 months since we performed indoors, and we greatly appreciate your support while we were not sure if it's safe to perform. You've helped us get through this, and now we can look forward to performances this year. Thank you. We ask that you continue to wear your mask at all times while you enjoy your child's performance. In case of emergency, the fire exits are to the rear and side of the athletic center. Please turn off the flash on your cameras. We know you want to take pictures or video, but flash is disruptive to the students. Thank you to HCAM and John Ritz for recording all the performances. Tonight's performance is being streamed on Verizon 31 and Comcast 36. Thank you to Alex Tenenbaum and Angie O'Leary and all the folks who set up the sound system and are running sound for the performances. Thank you to the HHS administration for supporting our efforts to bring the ensembles back to you. Finally, the Hopkinton Music Association promotes, supports, and advocates for exceptional music education for all students of the Hopkinton Public Schools. Please consider becoming a member. And the HMA is selling raffle basket tickets for $2 or 3 for $5. They're available in the front lobby, and we'll do a drawing after the performance. So thank you, and our first song is going to be Cliffs of Moher.
Our first song this evening is Cliffs of Moher by Susan Day. Susan Day is a composer, conductor, teacher, and violinist. She has degrees from Ithaca College and Columbia University, and she resides in Colorado. The description of Cliffs of Moher from the publisher reads, "Reminiscent of the music of Ireland, this piece captures the majestic beauty of one of Ireland's most visited natural wonders, the spectacular Cliffs of Moher, which tower over the Atlantic Ocean." This song was published in 2010.
Joseph Boulogne lived from 1745 to 1799. He was born in Guadeloupe on an island that had been colonized by France. Boulogne's father was a plantation owner, and his mother, Nanon, was a black enslaved person. When Joseph was 7, the family moved to France. In the French colonies, the Code Noir imposed substantial economic restrictions on black and mixed race people, including restrictions on who they could marry. In France, Boulogne faced some racial restrictions and racism, but was able to participate in aspects of wealthy French society. He studied music and fencing and became famous for his virtuosic skill in both areas. He composed and performed violin concertos, and he conducted the premieres of Haydn's famous Paris symphonies. He so impressed the Queen of France that when the position of director of the Paris Opera became open, the Queen suggested Boulogne be appointed director. However, some of the leading singers of the opera wrote that they would be unwilling to work for a mixed-race director, so Boulogne was not awarded the position. Boulogne, nonetheless, was very successful as a composer and conductor. Boulogne advocated for the abolition of slavery, and in the French Revolution, Boulogne led a legion of infantry and cavalry for citizens of color. After the war, he was imprisoned for a year, before being released without ever being charged with a crime. He attempted to resume his military command but was denied the position, so instead he became the director of an orchestra in Orléans. The composition we will be playing is Allegro Presto from Boulogne's Second Symphony.
Our next song is Heart of Fire by Lauren Bernofsky. The biography from her website reads, in part, Lauren Bernofsky's music has been performed across the United States as well as internationally in major venues from Carnegie Hall to Grieg Hall in Bergen, Norway. She holds degrees from the Hart School, New England Conservatory, and Boston University, where she earned a degree in composition. Bernofsky has taught at Boston University, the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, the Peabody Institute, and Interlochen. She conducts at regional festivals and serves as a clinician at schools, festivals, and national conferences. Bernofsky wrote about this piece. We have all heard of exemplary people who seem almost superhuman in not only their passion for a particular purpose, but also their perseverance in accomplishing their goal, a cause they feel so strongly about that they will let no obstacles stand in their way. Our history is filled with many inspiring examples. Martin Luther King, who sacrificed his life for the cause of racial equality, Nelson Mandela, who despite his years of unjust incarceration, went on to spread his message of peace and tolerance to the world, Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, who campaigned for women's equality and the right to vote. This piece is a tribute to those fiery hearts who have left a legacy of a better life for us today.
Gioacchino Rossini was an Italian composer who lived from 1792 to 1868. He's best known for his operas. The music from the William Tell Overture may be familiar to many because it's commonly used to accompany cartoons and TV shows. The overture we will be playing is from Rossini's opera, William Tell, which tells a dramatic story of the 13th century Switzerland rebelling against Austrian occupation.
Our first song is O Coromche Delo. It's a Georgian folk song. The arranger, Carl Linich, learned O Coromche Delo from a group of sisters in the country of Georgia. The song tells the absurd story of someone asking a goldsmith to create large items from what is left over from a bird's horseshoe. The text translates to, "Goldsmith, I found a bird iron shoe. Make a spade for me. With what's left over, make a hoe for me. With what's left over, make an axe for me. With what's left over, make a knife for me."
Ci ti znali mi povnija, Our next song is Mata de Anima Sola by Antonio Esteves, arranged by Alberto Grau. Editor Maria Guinand wrote the following about the song. From Antonio Esteves, we present Mata de Anima Sola, which means Tree of the Lonely Soul, a work inspired by a poem by Alberto Aurelio Torrealba. The piece has two different distinct sections, one slow and meditative, and the other is very quick and rhythmic, based on a combined 3/4 and 6/8 meter, which is characteristic of a dance called joropo. The music depicts the solitude and the mystery of the llanos, which is the high plains of Venezuela, while the soloist represents the llano, or the person of the plains, whose songs are improvised. In the joropo section, the choir imitates the instruments that are traditionally used to play the dance. One hears the rhythm of the cuatro, which is a small guitar with only 4 strings, the diatonic harp, and the guitar bordones, all of which combine to provide the instrumental accompaniment for the soloist.
The composer Antonio Esteves, 1916 to 1971, was one of the second generation of important Venezuelan composers in this century. A choral and orchestral conductor, his most important work is the Cantata Criolla, a choral symphonic work based on the words by Alberto Torrealba, which depict the duel between the man of the plains and the devil. The poetry of Alberto Aurelio Torrealba, 1903 to 1971, is always related to life and traditions in the Venezuelan plains, his motherland.
The lyrics for the song are as followed. Tree of the lonely soul, wide opening of the riverside. Now you will be able to say, here slept Cantaclaro. With the whistle and the sting and the twisting winds, the dappled and violet dusk quietly entered the corral. The night-tired mare shakes her mane and the black tail, and above the riverside and in silence, your ghostly heart fills with awe.
Our final song for the evening is I Have Loved the Stars Too Fondly by Heather Sorensen, which draws inspiration and some lyrics from the poem The Old Astronomer by Sarah Williams. Our performance features Alice Potapov on piano and Abigail Baskin on cello.
Thank you all again for coming out and supporting the music program and all these performers. There are so many thank yous I need to give to the rest of the music department, to the administration, to everyone else who made this concert possible. There's always so much work that goes into these concerts, but especially this year. So thank you, everyone who made this evening possible. Thank you so much. So we hope to see you again for our March concerts and the Micah performances and then the Pops concert, possibly indoors this year, we'll see. And I hope you have a fabulous evening. We're gonna ask that the audience go ahead and exit while performers are cleaning up and resetting for school tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.